In the quiet city of Midlothian, Texas, a crime unfolded in 2016 that left an entire community shaken. A woman full of life, a mother of three, and a dedicated fitness instructor walked into a church before dawn, preparing to lead a boot camp workout. But instead of a normal morning, she met a brutal end, an end that still raises haunting questions today. This is the story of the murder of Missy Bevers. Welcome to the dark Enigma. Missy Bevers, whose full name was Terry Missy Bevers, was known for her vibrant personality and passion for helping others. Born in 1970, she lived in Texas with her husband Brandon and their three daughters. Friends and family described her as compassionate, full of energy, and someone who made others feel supported. In 2016, Missy was running fitness classes as part of a program called Camp Gladiator, which had become very popular in her community. On April 18, 2016, Missy woke up early to prepare for one of those classes. She posted a quick message on Facebook, encouraging people to join the session despite the rainy weather. At around 5 a.m., she arrived at the Creekside Church of Christ in Midlothian, where the class was scheduled. But what Missy didn't know was that someone was already inside the church. Surveillance cameras inside captured chilling footage that has since become one of the most disturbing mysteries of the case. The video shows a figure, dressed head to toe in police tactical gear, walking calmly through the church's halls. The person was armed with tools, possibly a hammer, and appeared to be searching room by room. This was minutes before Missy walked in. When she entered the church, investigators believe she was immediately ambushed. Missy was brutally attacked and suffered multiple puncture wounds to her head and chest. The weapon was never officially confirmed, but experts suspect it was a hammer or similar object. Her life ended within moments, and the killer vanished just as quickly. At 5 a.m., her fitness students began arriving, only to discover a horrifying scene. Police were quickly called, and what they found was a gruesome crime scene with few clues. But the most disturbing piece of evidence was the surveillance footage. The person seen on the cameras was never identified. Their identity was hidden behind tactical gear, a helmet, and a uniform marked with the word police. The outfit immediately raised questions. Was this person pretending to be law enforcement, or were they possibly connected to it? Investigators faced a mystery within a mystery. The investigation uncovered that Missy's murder might not have been random. Police began to dig into her personal life, looking for motives. It was discovered that her marriage with Brandon Bevers had difficulties, including financial strain and marital problems. Text messages revealed that Missy had been communicating with different men, some in a flirtatious way. Detectives considered whether her murder could be connected to jealousy, revenge, or even a relationship gone wrong. Meanwhile, Brandon, her husband, was quickly ruled out as a suspect. At the time of the murder, he was in Mississippi on a fishing trip. But the scrutiny of Missy's personal life opened up many potential leads, each one more complicated than the last. Another lead involved a strange vehicle seen on surveillance near the church. Around 4 a.m., a car resembling a Nissan Altima was spotted circling the area multiple times. Investigators never confirmed who was driving or whether it was connected to the crime, but the timing raised suspicions. Then came the issue of the tactical gear. The suspect walked with a very distinctive gait, almost like they had an injury or unusual manner of movement.
Look at the video. The person has a very distinct walk. There's just a very distinct mannerism about this person that should be very apparent to somebody.
For years, investigators released parts of the video to the public, hoping someone would recognize the way the killer walked. But no one has ever been identified with certainty. Rumors began spreading online and within the community. Some people speculated that the killer could have been a woman, possibly someone jealous of Missy or angry about her relationships. Others believed it was a man, maybe even someone connected to law enforcement, given the convincing uniform. But despite endless theories, the truth has never surfaced. To this day, the identity of the suspect remains one of the most baffling parts of the case. How could someone walk through a church, dressed as a police officer, commit a brutal murder, and leave without being caught? The Midlothian police and Texas Rangers have investigated hundreds of tips, but each lead eventually fades into uncertainty. The tragedy of Missy's death devastated her family. Her daughters were left without their mother, and her husband Brandon faced a storm of grief and suspicion from the public. He has always maintained his innocence, and police confirmed he was not in Texas at the time of the crime. But the murder cast a long shadow over the family, leaving scars that will never truly heal. As years passed, the case gained national attention, appearing in true crime shows and documentaries. But even with national exposure, the killer has never been identified. The case remains open, and authorities still hope that one day, someone will come forward with information that finally reveals the truth. The murder of Missy Bevers is not just an unsolved case, it's a chilling reminder of how fragile life can be, and how even in safe communities, evil can walk right through the door. A woman dedicated to helping others was taken in a senseless act of violence, and a family was left forever broken. And the haunting video of the suspect, calmly walking through a church in police gear, continues to disturb everyone who watches it. Thank you for joining me tonight on The Dark Enigma. If you found this story as unsettling as I did, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another deep dive into the mysteries that haunt our world. Until next time, stay safe and stay curious.